Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a video showing you guys what I'm decluttering from my makeup collection, and also with all these products that I'm going to be showing you guys today that I am decluttering from my collection, I am reselling all of these items on Mercari. So I will link down below my Mercari store if you would be interested in purchasing any of these items. If you do not have a Mercari account, I will also share my referral link down below, and if you use that link to make your Mercari account, you will get $10 off your first purchase. And I think that's good for like 60 days. So you have like 60 days to use that $10 credit. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to share with you guys what I am decluttering from my makeup collection. And I have already went through and decluttered so much makeup, but it would be way too much to show in this video. So I'm just going to be showing you guys like the most recent things that I have decluttered and have taken pictures of to put up on my Mercari. But if you want to see some of my other things that I have already decluttered, they are listed on my Mercari store. And some of the items people have already purchased, some of the other items are still available for purchase. So yeah, if you want to see everything that I have decluttered, just check my Mercari store out. But the first thing that I am decluttering is this little makeup bag here. I actually got this in PR from First Aid Beauty, and First Aid Beauty also sent me a few other items with this little bag that I already have quite a bit of. So like these facial radiance pads, I do really enjoy these, but I have so many of these already from ones that they have sent me and ones that I have purchased that I don't need another one. And so I figured might as well sell it on Mercari to somebody else that might want these at a discount. And these have not been opened at all, so it still has the seal on it. And then another First Aid Beauty thing that I'm pairing with this bag to sell on Mercari, so like all three of these will be sold together, is their weightless liquid mineral sunscreen. Now I have used this product twice, but I didn't really like it for myself. You guys know that I love my Biore sunscreen, and that is just like my holy grail. So this just, for me, it's not the same, but it's a little bit of like a tinted sort of product. I'll just dot the smallest amount of it because I don't want to waste any of it if somebody wants to purchase it. But it's just like a slight tint, and it just, I mean, it blends into the skin really nice. Like it is a good sunscreen if you like products like this, but I just love my other one so much that, you know, I just figured I would just resell that in this little set here. And then, okay, this product here, my Chanel bronzer. I bought this like a few months back, probably like in May maybe or April, and I don't know, like I just don't really like this for myself. Like I've used it a few times, like as you can see, like I'll hold it up so you can see it. Like I have used it a few times, and I don't know, like I don't like it better than my my Rare Beauty stick. I like this stuff better than this product, but I know that some people really enjoy this. Like it's more of a light bronzer. So I think that this product would be really good if you like a really barely there kind of makeup look, or on days whenever you would want kind of like a no makeup look. I think this product would be good, but I don't know. I just didn't really like it that much. So I am going to be decluttering this and reselling it on my Mercari. So this is what it looks like here. And it's in amazing condition, amazing. So another thing that I'm gonna declutter, and honestly, I forgot that I even had this in my makeup collection. I have a big like makeup kit thing that I used to use when I did freelance makeup, but I don't really do freelance makeup too much anymore. I was going through that kit and I found this eyeshadow palette in there, and I figured I'd go ahead and declutter it because I'm not going to be using this palette anymore. But this is the Urban Decay Beached Eyeshadow Palette. This is what it looks like. I mean, I've barely used any of these eyeshadows, and they are in really good condition. I mean, I've swatched all of them, and I did use this palette like a couple of times when I first got it, but I don't know, like the shades are beautiful in this, and the quality of the eyeshadows are just like any other Urban Decay eyeshadows, but I just don't really reach for this, so I figured I would declutter it and sell it on Mercari. There is a little bit of like light staining like around this Heat Wave shade. That shade is very pigmented, so I tried my best to clean that up, but it just like would not come off. All right, two other products that I bought and I just didn't really like. The Rare Beauty foundation and concealer. So I probably used this foundation twice, and I used this concealer like maybe 3 or 4 times, and they're not bad products, but they're just, I don't like them better than my Revlon Color Stay. Like, that is my holy grail foundation, and you've got to be better than that foundation for me to want to continue to use the foundation. So, and I don't find this to be better than that. This is more of like a medium coverage foundation, and I don't find it quite as long wearing for me as Revlon Color Stay. If you had really dry skin, I think you might like this better just because it is like very moisturizing and everything. But yeah, it's not really my jam. And like the concealer just, it wasn't as full coverage as I wanted it to be. So also I just would rather use my Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm going to be decluttering these, and I actually already have these up on my Mercari. Actually, all of these things should be up by the time I post this video, but this foundation is in 130N, so that's what it looks like there. And then this is in 140C for the concealer. And then these two eyeshadow palettes, I'm gonna be decluttering these. I do really love these eyeshadow palettes, but I told you guys in one of my Get Ready With Me videos that I want to be better about going through my collection and decluttering things, reselling them for other people to use so that I can make room in my collection for newer palettes to be reviewing for you guys. Now, if there was a palette that I just could not live without, I'm not gonna resell it, but like these, I do like them, but I could live without them. But this is the Maybelline Soda Pop palettes and the Maybelline Lemonade Craze. So I have used these palettes several different times, and like Soda Pop, the lid is completely like kind of detached from this palette. So this is a little bit broken, but as you can see, the shades in here are in very good condition. There is a little bit of a chunk out of soda fizz, but that's what the colors look like there. And I cleaned all these palettes really well. And then this is the Lemonade Craze, which the lid is not broken on this one. So that's what this looks like there. And I do love the color combination of both of these. And I'm going to be selling these in a pack together, like a bundle. Two other things that I'm going to be selling on my Mercari. And if you guys have been following me on Instagram, you've already seen me talk about this, but I'm gonna be selling my paintings on Mercari, and I want to really get back into painting. I love painting, and I just need to make time to do it more, but I'm going to be selling these two paintings. The painting that is behind me there, I'm selling on my Mercari, and also this painting right here, which is of a wave, and I love both of these paintings. Actually, they're like two of my favorite paintings that I've ever done. So if any of you guys would be interested in purchasing either one of these, they're up for sale on Mercari. I'll get this flower painting back there so you can see it a little bit better up close. It is such a beautiful painting. I feel like pictures just do not do this painting justice. But this is what this painting looks like up close. Like, I used metallic paints in it, like metallic gold and copper. And it has a lot of texture in this painting, if you can see. And whenever I painted this, I used a bunch of different colors underneath of it and then kind of used like white on top of it to create more of like this pastel effect. And I don't know, like it just makes me think of, you know, like sometimes your life is like a big mess, but beauty can come out of a huge mess. So that's what I always think of when I see this painting. But I don't know if you can also see, I also used a little bit of like glitter paints on it as well. I think you can kind of see it there. So it's just a beautiful painting and I absolutely love this. So selling both of those. So another thing I'm decluttering, I have this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and I bought this as a backup a while ago and I have kind of moved on from this concealer. I just would prefer to use my Tarte Shape Tape. So this is brand new, never touched in the box that I'm gonna have up on Macari. So yeah, just decluttering this. I used to buy like so much backup of things if I liked it, and I really need to stop doing that unless it's like something that I really know I'm going to use in the future. Another thing that I'm decluttering is this Dior Lip Maximizer, and this is in the shade Holographic Pink. And I just decided to declutter this because it is a very beautiful lip gloss. Like it looks really pretty on, but I just do not like lip products that have a ton of glitter or shimmer in them. I don't know, I just don't like the way that it looks on my lips after it wears off, but this is a really beautiful shade of lip gloss. Oops, I almost dropped it. But this is a really beautiful shade and I did wear it like a few times, but there's still a ton of product in there. This MAC Selena lipstick. I bought this a while back and I thought that I would really wear this color, but I don't know why. I don't really reach for it. I don't know if it's the tone of nude or what, but I have used it a couple of times. But like, as you can see, like I've barely used any of it. And I love like the packaging on this. I love that little rose. I think it is beautiful, but I just don't use it. And this is in the color Selena Vive. Okay, this MAC eyeshadow, I forget what this is called, a Spellbinder eyeshadow. And this is in the color Swing on a Star. And I'm gonna be decluttering this because it's a little darker than I was hoping it would be on me. I'll just kind of show you guys what it looks like. I still have like the little thing on it and I have used this thing like twice, but I've barely tapped into it at all. But this is what it looks like. If I can get it to focus on it. I mean, it is a really beautiful product, but it's just darker than I wanted. Like, I wish that this was more of like a nude with a shimmer. Like, this is what it looks like on the lid. Oops. This is what it looks like on. Another lipstick I'm going to be decluttering is this one from Tarte, and it's in the color Salt Life. It is a really pretty color, but for some reason, I don't know if it's just because it's a matte formula, if I just don't really reach for it because of that, but I just never really used this product very much. Like I did use it probably like 4 or 5 times, but there's still a ton of product, so I'm decluttering that. Another MAC eyeshadow. This is one of their, I think it's like dimensional eyeshadows, extra dimension eyeshadows, and this is in the color Lunar. It's a really beautiful navy, but I also never reach for this shadow. I have used it a handful of times. Like, as you can see, some of like the writing and stuff is kind of worn off, but most of it is still intact. This KVD eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. I also never really used this either. I also used this as a highlight whenever I did use this product. I feel like you can't really even see the color of it at all. But, I mean, it's been used, but there's still a ton of product in this as well. but I'm just decluttering this because I never really use it. And then the last two things that I am decluttering is the Aurora and Daydream palette from Alter Ego. Both of these palettes I also never really use, and they're also discontinued. But this is what this palette looks like. And I think that this is a dupe to one of the Natasha Denona palettes, like maybe her Sunrise palette, I think. But I've barely used this palette at all. And the only shades that I've actually used in here is Star, Radiance, Twilight, and Dawn. I don't think I've used any of the other shades in here because it looks like you can still see like the print on them. I might have used Nova just a little bit, but yeah, I mean, this palette is basically brand new. And then the Daydream palette, this is also another discontinued palette. And I did use it a little bit, but there's still several eyeshadows in here that have never been touched. This is a dupe to the Huda Beauty New Nude palette, or New Nudes. Man, my color balance got off really bad when I put that up there. Okay, there we go. But this is a dupe to the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. So I am decluttering both of those, and I'm also decluttering the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. I just never use that. I just always find that the shades are too dark for my skin tone. And I'm also decluttering it's Dawn, what is that one called? Dusk? Desert Dusk, I think is what that palette's called. I'm also decluttering those two palettes, as well as a bunch of other things that it would just be way too much to even show in this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what things you are decluttering from your makeup collection, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.